What is based on a true story?
Well, I think actually everything is based on a true story. I believe Star Wars was based on somebody's true story somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really my show based on a true story. Is all the stories that I tell on stage are true stories. Occasionally, I will change the area and where the story took place. A quick example is I tell a story about being billed below 50-cent pitchers of beer. Well, that happened. It was 50-cent pitchers of beer and comedian Dave Pokorny. I intercut it into another story, so it's happened. It's just the conglomeration of the two stories. I should probably keep my hands on the wheel.
Yeah, why not? Watch out for the roadkill. But is it a life story or is it?
It is. It starts in 1977. The first time driving my parents' car at night, and without them in the car with me, and it ends with the culmination of that actual story. So it goes chronologically from 1977 to I think it was 1989. Possibly is when the end of that story took place, and in between are all the things that have happened to me throughout my career as a comic, a stay-at-home dad, a traffic school instructor, and all-around good guy.
So everything has been leading up to this?
Everything in my life has led up to this. It's one of those things that when people ask you, what do you want to be? It's not what I want to be. This is who I am. I tell stories, and I've always told stories. And when I did stand-up, I was playing a comedian on stage because I was trying to conform to what they really want. And they want joke after joke after joke after joke. And my stories have laugh lines in them, but they're not actual jokes. If you pull the line that gets a laugh out of the story, it's not a joke, but it works in the story. And comedy clubs, they cater to a more immediate payoff.
You need to hit a pothole. Drive the car, will you? With a car phone under here, and a cup of coffee in this hand, cigarette in this hand, Danish on the dashboard, newspaper on the steering wheel, fax machine, notepad. Drive the goddamn car.
I get the impression you don't miss stand-up.
I don't miss stand-up comedy clubs. I miss a lot of stand-ups. I don't miss working in a bar competing with the pool table over here or somebody watching a sporting event over there. I mean, I remember playing places where they literally would push the pool table out of the way, put a microphone up and say, there's your stage. So no, that's where the pool table used to be. That's not a stage. I remember one place in Mountain Home, Nevada, where the stage lights were pink, and I had to go stand in the corner and couldn't move around the stage because the only stage light they had was in the back, and it was a pink stage light, and it made absolutely no sense. They asked me if I brought my own mic. Well, the bands bring their own mic. No. I brought my jokes. That's all I brought with me. So Dave, tell me about traffic school and when you were teaching traffic school. I taught traffic school for 13 years, comedy traffic school, and I literally counted them, 975 traffic school classes, and it was a place where I got to expand what I now do on stage. I had to fill 8 hours of time, and the vehicle code book is that thick, but I certainly didn't know all those laws. So when I ran out of laws, I started telling stories, and I tell stories about traffic and driving, and they started expanding and becoming longer and longer stories, and that's where I actually got most of my storytelling stage time. Joke telling stage time was different, but the storytelling time. And the thing about traffic school is I have a captive audience, but they don't want to be there. That's the difference. And so I had to learn how to make these stories entertaining and interesting, and I had to occasionally teach a law or two, which was great. I remember the first class I went to, the funny thing was that I walk up to the hotel front desk and I asked the guy, I said, I'm teaching the class, where am I supposed to go? He said, what's your name? And I said, well, Dave. And he said, no, that's not the name on the contact sheet. And I said, well, he goes, what's your last name? I said, Pokorny. He goes, no, that's not it. I said, well, what name do you have? And he says, right here on the contact sheet, it says, instructor name will vary. I looked at it and I started looking for a camera. I thought it was, you know, they'd play this on all first-time traffic challenge. And then I could see in his face that he was serious, and I said, oh, I guess they probably shouldn't have capitalized will and vary. That's not somebody's name. I said, that means that the instructor will vary. There will be a different one every week. And that's where it all started. And I got to teach and learn how to deal with an audience that doesn't want to be there. I'm just talking to the individual right there. Even though there's, you know, a couple hundred people in a room, I'm talking to you. That guy right there. The guy with your arms folded, that's the guy I'm talking to. Or the one, you know, that's the feeling I always want, is a personal, intimate feeling with the room.
Let me just... Go on.
Hi, this is Dave Pokorny. I am going to put my show on at the Glazer Center. It's based on a true story. Glazer Center is 547 Mendocino Avenue in Santa Rosa, California. 3 consecutive Fridays in September. That's the 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd, 8 p.m. All tickets are $15, even for you, $15.
How do they get
see my
tickets?
show. Get tickets at the, oh, I don't know the place.
What, Glazer Center?
No, you can do
tickets?
that. It's brown paper tickets and at the record store, the Last Record Store. That's the name of it. It's the Last Record Store, just up the street from the JC in Santa Rosa, and you can get tickets there.
Good old Doug James place.
Brown paper tickets.
Okay.
Based on a true story, September 9th, 16th, 23rd, 8 p.m.
Website?
Basedonatruestory.com. You can hit me up there, or the Glazer Center website.
Okay, and that's glazercenter.com. Okay.
As in calm.
So that's your promotion bit?
That is my promotion bit.
Okay.
Not good enough, huh?
It'll have to do.
It'll have to do. Please come see me.